that ball.
Rambo Radio with your host, Jen T.
Fuck, I don't know what the fuck.
Yeah, fucking Jen is a warlord.
I'm fucking coming for you.
And now I feel poo coming out of my bum. So it's a lot right now. Yeah, it's a lot.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Rambo Radio. I am your host, Jen T. Twitter and Instagram at GenT523. Here we go again. The downward spiral into hell. Oh, I don't know how this has happened to me again. I've been told apparently if you're too nice, then you just attract negative things to you. I want to believe this is not true, except for the part after the week I had last week. It just started up again. God damn it. All I wanted was a churro. I just wanted a nice, delicious churro from Costco, of all places. I just wanted a churro. I didn't want anything else. I didn't want a hot dog. I didn't want chicken bake. I didn't want pizza. I didn't want a salad. I just wanted a fucking churro. So, I thought it'd be a good idea to go get a churro, because usually all I eat is either a beef patty or chicken or fish. So I was like, man, I want a churro. Fuck this. So I cruise on over to Costco. And this particular Costco is probably the busiest Costco in town, because there really isn't one too centrally located for most people. So they got a few people, a couple towns over, commuting into this Costco. So they're a little bit busy. They're a little bit more busier than most Costcos, which are pretty fucking busy. So I said, all right, whatever. I'll just park in the back. I don't want to fight anybody. I don't want to be a part of anyone's drama. I'm going to park the furthest away from Costco and walk in the scorching hot sun and get my fucking churro. So I pull into Costco, and right away some guy is honking his horn thinking I'm going to steal his spot. And I'm like, I shook my head. I was like, no, I don't want your spot. I'm going to keep driving far away. I'm going to park in the back away from everyone. So he zooms into his parking spot. I'm like, cool, I don't want your spot. So I park in the back, probably where employees park. I park in the back, and I get out of my car, and I got my headphones in, so I'm just listening to some podcasts, and I'm just enjoying listening to the podcast, and I'm walking. And, of course, it's fucking hot. It's California. It's Costco. There ain't no fucking shade in the back. Okay? So I'm walking. It's hot, and I'm just trying to enjoy my lunch break. Okay? I get an hour. It took me 10 minutes to get there. Then, of course, because Costco is so busy, even with me parking in the back, it took me another 10 minutes to get across the parking lot to park in the back. So there's 20 minutes gone, okay? I'm walking up to the food court. I see this long-ass line. So I go, here we go. Here's another 10 minutes tacked onto my break here. Fine, I just want a fucking churro, okay? So I'm waiting in line. Right when I get to the front of the line, the lady closes her window. And I'm like, no, bitch, no. Hey, what is happening? So I immediately start to panic, but I'm like, no, just calm down. Everything will be all right. We'll just wait here. We'll wait however long it takes to get a goddamn churro, because I want one, okay? And while I'm waiting, of course, the line has grown exponentially. And so I'm in the front, but my line is not moving. So there is this retired Vato dude behind me. He's like in his mid to late 60s, early 70s. And he's behind me. I can hear him huffing and puffing. Hey, what the heck? Why is this line not moving? So he hops out and goes in the line next to me. Fine, I'm not moving. So I'm just going to stand there till the lady fucking comes back, opens the window, whoop the fucking whoop. I don't care. I'm not moving. It took me 10 minutes to get to the front of this fucking line. I'm not going to get back in another line and wait another 10 minutes, okay? So I stayed where I was at, and I just waited patiently. I just stood there. Another girl sees me waiting there, and she took care of this other customer who had a bunch of shit, whole ass pizza, like 6 fucking hot dogs, and a bunch of churros. One of those is the one I want, okay? So she takes care of this lady who had all this food and her fucking baby's kids all over the place. And she gets done with her, and so she raises her hand and makes eye contact with me. And by the way, she was kind of a cutie, if you know what I'm saying. Makes eye contact with me and goes, come on. And I go, yeah, my turn, Churro time. And I start to take a step, and old Sancho goes, hey, fool, hey, man, hey, you're not going to go in front of me like that, Holmes. I was here first. You're not going to come in front of me. And he tries to like shoulder bump me out of the way to get to the lady. And I'm like, oh, what? Hey, you're not going to cut in front of me, man. I was here first. I'm like, sir, how were you here first if you were behind me? That means I was here before you. What in the name of Osmosis Jones is fucking going on, man? It's like, dude, you are tripping. I was like, sir, remember the part before you jumped into this line that I was here before you, and I've been here for over 10 minutes waiting to get a fucking churro.
Whack.
No, I was here first. You ain't coming in front of me. And I was like, really, dude? I was like, okay, I'll tell you what. Why don't you go on ahead, since you're in such a fucking hurry, go on ahead and order whatever you fucking want, and I'll just wait till you're done. Because clearly, the lady that works here made eye contact with me and told me to come forward, not you. She looked at me, okay? She want me. She want this bomb ass pushy. He's like, no, I'm going first. So I was like, all right. I took a giant step back and I was like, go ahead, player, do your thing. Clearly, if you're trying to shoulder check me out of the way at fucking Costco, it's important. You got somewhere to be or some shit. Whatever. I ain't trying to get back to work, so fine. Go on ahead, bitch. So I let him go ahead. And the girl went, no, I was motioning for her to come forward, not you. Please step back, sir, and let her come forward. And I was like, bitch. He's like, hey, that's not fair. Hey, I was here first. Hey. And then I was just like, see ya, deuces. So I walked up to the window. I was like, can I get a churro, please? And of course, she was smiling at me. She's like, of course. And then she was like, gave me the look like, what the hell's up with that guy? And I said, you know what? Honestly, I'm just following the directions. You're in charge. And I said it nice and loud. I don't normally do this. But I was just like, you know what? It's motherfucking hot. I'm tired. I just want my goddamn churro. And this dude straight up tried to start ish with me. I've had enough. So I was like, you know what, ma'am? I just try to follow the rules. But if somebody is willing to break the rules, then I'm just going to go ahead and let them break the rules. Clearly, they have somewhere important to be more than me, of course. And he heard me. He goes, you know what? Listen, you know what? I'm sorry, ma'am. I didn't mean to do that. I apologize. But I was just like, just 20 seconds ago, you thought I was a sir, and you were really willing to throw down. You were willing to fucking throw fisticuffs. You fucking shoulder checked me out of the way, And I never wear my name badge when I'm on lunch because there's fucking schizos out there. Clearly, like you're just hearing right now. But I left my name tag on, and I know he saw my name tag after he fucking shoulder bumped me out of the way. And then he's like, hey, fool, I was there first. Hey, fool, I was there first. So after you heard me say, I was like, hey, I'm just following the rules. You guys are in charge. And if you're making eye contact at me and telling me to come forward, I'm going to come forward. If it was his turn, I would have let him go. Okay. And she was just like, no, I totally get it. And he felt bad. I could see he felt bad. And he was just like, hey, you know what? I'm sorry, ma'am. I didn't mean to do that. I just thought because I was in the front of the line that it was my turn, and they always change the rules around here. Every time I come here to get something, they change the rules, man. That's not right. You know, it's just should be one line to the one window. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I just followed the directions. This lady's in charge behind the screen. This lady's in charge. So we got to follow what she says. You have a blessed day, sir. Take care. Bye-bye. I was just like, what the fuck is going on? What is going on, man? The fucking universe. After the week I had last week, now this dude's trying to throw down with me over a fucking churro? Bitch. Hey. Hey. Just leave me alone. I felt like Fred Durst right after this fucking guy was like going on, hey, fool, this is mine. I was here first. And I was just like, just leave me alone. I was just like, oh my God. You know, and how could I use my martial arts skill on some frail old Vato Costco? I would look like an asshole. But then again, who's more of the asshole? A guy straight up trying to shoulder check a mannish lady for a fucking hot dog and a slice of pizza? I mean, what is this shit? Who's the bigger asshole? If I would have just straight up yoked this guy up and like used his collar to choke him, like straight up jujitsu style, or it just would have been like, hey, just a whole body shot. Just drop this whole guy. Hey, yo, drop this fool. I was just like, nah. Hey, if you're that riled up in line and you're in that much of a hurry, you know what? Go right ahead, dude. Like, I want you to leave. Just leave me alone. So I was just shocked. But then I was just like, hey, lady, can I get your number after I get this churro, though? I wanted to ask for a number, but I was like, damn it, I got to go back to work. I'm going to actually be fucking late to work because of this asshole. Oh, shit. Well, that was pretty fucking wild. So, celebrated Mom's birthday the other day, and she flipped the script. Usually we go to her favorite restaurant. She likes to go to the Market Broiler next to the Ontario Improv and get some fresh caught salmon because my mom is bougie. But this time my mom was like, you know, darling, I feel like I want to change it up a bit. And I'm going to decide to go to the Texas Roadhouse. And I was like, what? You what? I was like, Mom, I'm not sure that's your kind of style restaurant. Well, what do you mean, darling? Of course, this food, isn't it good? You've been there. It's like, yeah, I've been there, but it's kind of like a young people spot, you know, just like, you know, the food's not really that great. It's just like people just go there to be loud and obnoxious and dance around and get drunk. Basically, Coyote Ugly without the hot chicks. She's like, darling, don't be silly. I want to go to Texas Roadhouse for my birthday, and that is final. And I was like, okay. So I said, well, if you want to go to Texas Roadhouse, we got to go right when they open because you will be waiting for hours. And I was not lying. We got there right when it opened. You should have seen the looks on my parents' faces when they walked in. They're like, hi, welcome to Texas Roadhouse.
Are you retarded?
And I was like, oh, darling, it's quite rowdy in here. And I was like, yeah, Mom, it's Texas Roadhouse. People in Texas are rowdy, and it's a roadhouse. So you remember the movie Roadhouse? It's like that. But there's not going to be any fighting in here because we're in Rialto. People totally behave themselves in Rialto. I was like, oh, okay, well, we'll just have a seat here. And shortly, because my dad just always does this, he takes his sweet time walking anywhere. I don't understand it. He's like investigating the grounds, inspecting the grounds. If the grass is cut or the trash is taken out, he's got a whole thing. So he finally walks in. He's like, Jenny, where are you? I was like, dude, I'm right here. I'm sitting right here. Jenny, oh my God in heaven, Jenny, this is so loud in here. I don't get anyone concentrate. When do we get our table? And I was like, well, let's ask the lady. So my mom goes to the desk and she's like, yes, darling, I would like a table for 3, please. How long is the wait? And the girl's like, yes, what the heck is Roadhouse? It's like 45-minute wait. And I was like, oh, that's not too bad. I can wait 45 minutes. I'm not that hungry yet. So she's like, may I please have the pager to let me know when our table is ready? She's like, yes, we don't do that anymore here. What is your phone number? And we'll text you when your table's ready. My mom's like, excuse you. How dare you ask for my phone number? I don't know you. I was like, oh, okay, Mom. I was like, okay, yeah. Here's my phone number. I said, Mom, they don't give you the pagers anymore because of Lacovia. They text you now when your table's ready. She's like, that is completely, utterly preposterous. I don't want anyone to have my phone number. You know how many scammers I get? I was like, Mom, she is not going to call you. They're just going to text you your table's ready. That's it. She's like, I don't know. I don't want them to have my number. So I was like, fine, take my number. I don't care. So she's like, no, don't give her the number. Listen, just call out my name when our table's ready. I was like, oh my God. So the girl was like, what? You want me to call you on the intercom? Okay. So we go and sit down, and it's just this giant hallway full of benches with people and crying babies and just horrendous. It's like a fucking emergency room in there. And my dad is like, Jenny, when do we get to eat? I'm hungry now. And I was like, well, Dad, you didn't hear? She said 45 minutes. He's like, how can anyone hear in this place? There's just people yelling and screaming. And just line dancing and country music. And the girl was like, Pound Town, out here in the open, in Motor Button. On a Pound Town. Shake it for the birds, shake it for the bees, shake it for the catfish in the stream. Oh, I was fucking dying. So I just pulled out my phone, started playing Call of Duty, chatting with my friends. And it's like, Jenny, look at this LeBron James. Oh, what a good man. I was like, no, he's not a good man. He's playing games and he doesn't want to be a Laker anymore. Get rid of him. He's like, how can you say that? You don't know this man. Look at him playing. I said, Dad, this is an old game. He said, he doesn't give a fuck about the Lakers anymore. He just wants to get out of there, get another check, and play. And I said, actually, he wants to play on a team with his son. He's like, oh, a father-son team. I am impressed. I'm like, oh, God. Okay, well, I don't want to hear about your love affair for LeBron James, so I'm out of here. So, time's ticking away, and then this old veteran, this old Vietnam vet walks up, and he's like, hey, kids, I served in Vietnam. I'm a Vietnam vet. And I just instantly thought of that fucking Ali G bit when he was like, you're a veteran? And he's like, yep. And he's like, oh, okay, good, because I have this goat here that needs to be helped. And he's like, I'm not a veterinarian. I'm a veteran. So I was trying not to laugh, and I was just letting him tell his stories. But shit, forgot his fucking name. But shout out to this dude. He was at the restaurant for his birthday, and his wife, I guess, had passed away. It was going to be their 60th wedding anniversary. I'm like, holy fucking shit, 60 years? Jesus Christ. To the same lady? Yeah. 60 years? I was like, oh, man, she did you a favor, mate. I was like, oh, jeez. And then we're just trying to, keep him some company while we're waiting for his kids. And so they finally called out my mom's name. And she's like, oh, darling, I heard my name. It's time for us to eat. And Dad's like, Jenny, I'm starving. We must eat. And I was like, no. That's not how this works. So they call her name, but you got to stay in the little holding area like a bunch of fucking pigs, like a bunch of hungry pigs. They put you in this little holding area on this little mat, this numbered mat. They got 1, 2, and 3. And then little people come up with their little rolls, and then they take you, right? So we're standing on mat 3, and my dad's like, why are you standing in the corner, Jenny? She called us to go, and I was like, no, we got to stand on the mat. And she's like, yes, welcome to Texas Roadhouse. Please stand on mat number 3. Ooh. I was like, okay. So I'm just chilling there playing the game, and I was like, oh, we have to stand on this number, okay. My dad's like, why can't we go to mat number 1? No one is there, Jenny. And I was like, just stay put, Dad. Don't move. And what does my dad do? He goes to mat number 1. And then the guy goes, excuse me, sir. Ooh, please wait on your corresponding number for your server to come up here. Thank you. And I just like, I didn't realize these numbers are so important. And he's like, yeah, that determines, how they bring you up. They do groups of 3 here because it's fucking busy. So they take us to our table. We're walking to the table. Guy goes, I got my toes in the water, ass in the sand. The fucking country music playing at this place is like, oh shit. Somebody truck, somebody truck, and a kid and a bit of this. I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. You have to drink when you go to Texas Roadhouse because it's too much. There's too much insanity going on. You have to drink. It's the only way. So I'm with my parents. I don't drink in front of my parents. So I was just like, we just got to get a Dr. Pepper. Fuck it. Oh, shit. So we sit down, and my dad has his hands over his ears. He's like, Jenny, it's too loud in here. I'm hungry. Where's that server? And then I was like, why don't you try a roll? Oh, my God. My mom and dad ate those fucking rolls so fast. I was like, Jesus Christ. My mom's like, darling, I'm going to have a Caesar salad and some salmon and some mashed potatoes. What are you going to have? I said, whatever redneck plate of food they bring out here. Country fried steak with some fucking mashed potatoes and some fucking steak fries. You got to get in the spirit when you're at Texas Roadhouse. And I said, oh, don't forget the rattlesnake bites. She's like, they serve snake here? I was like, no, Mom, it's just jalapenos with cheese and they fry it. And they call them rattlesnake bites. So they brought them out, and I was like, try it. My mom's like, is it too hot, darling? If it's too spicy, I can't eat it. And I was like, just try one, Mom. It's fine. You'll be fine. She's like, no, I can't do it, darling. I can't do it. And then so I passed the plate to my dad. And I was like, here, try these rattlesnake bites. Jenny, when did you start eating snake? This is terrible. Oh, so disgusting. I want to leave. I don't understand why you're here for Mom's birthday. Did you pick this place? I was like, no, Mom did. She's like, I wanted a try something new, darling. He's like, oh my God in heaven, this place is terrible. Oh, what is that? What is that service? So fucking poor guy, he comes up, he's like, hey, welcome to Texas Roadhouse, how can I help you? My name's Kelvin. And I was like, hey, rattlesnake bites. I was like, can we just, do the whole order joint? And my dad's like shoving the menu in his face. He's like, may I please get a small salmon, sir? Please, a small salmon. He's like, yeah, sure. And then I told him, I was like, yeah, country fried steak. And he's asking me all kinds of different gravies and shit. I'm like, bruh, just put gravy on there. I don't give a fuck which one. Just put it on there. So he disappears for a long ass time. And my dad's like, Joe, I don't know how much longer I can take it in here, Jenny. If food doesn't come out in 20 minutes, I'm going to leave. I'm just going to drive home and I'll come back and pick you guys up. This is awful. I can't stand it anymore. He's like, got his ears over. He's got his hands over his ears. And I'm just like, dude, just calm down. Relax. Enjoy. It's not that bad, honestly. And our food comes out. And he goes, oh, my God in heaven, look at how small this piece of salmon. And then the guy was like, well, sir, you said you wanted the small salmon. I mean, we got a bigger size salmon if you want it. He's like, no, I just want to eat this and go home. And then my mom's chicken comes out, and it's just like a giant plate of chicken. And he's just like, oh my God, look at you have so much chicken on your plate, they're still clucking. And I was like, bruh, that wasn't funny, man. Oh, and then the best part, I guess the fucking big screen TV that was playing country music, like, fizzed out. So they just had a looping tape of Texas Roadhouse, welcome in. And it was just like them screaming Texas Roadhouse, woo! And then line dancing. So it was like them like clapping. And they're like, country girl, shake it for me, girl. Shake it for me, girl. Texas Roadhouse, woo! Welcome in. And my dad is like trying to scarf down his salmon as fast as he can. He's like, oh, I can't take it anymore, Jenny. I'm going to leave. I want to check. And then Kelvin's like, so I'm going to go on my break here. My name's Kelvin, of course, but I'm going to have Mandy take over for you. And she gonna close y'all out. Have a nice night. And so Mandy comes over. She's like, hi, my name's Mandy. What can I get for y'all? And I was like, hola, mami, mucho gusto. I was like, Mandy, ooh, out here in the open motorboat. I was like, yeah, yeah. I was like, ooh, oh, Mandy, please, whatever you got, whenever you bring it out the kitchen, I want it. I was like, hell yeah. And I was like, oh, isn't she lovely? My dad's like, Mandy, take this money. I want to get out of here. I feel like I'm trapped. This is awful. Get me out of here, Mandy. Mandy. He was like constantly trying to flag her down to bring stuff. I was like, dude, chill out, man. Seriously. She's got like 10 tables to take care of. And I'm like, bro, you need to chill out, man. So she brings a check and she's like, thank you so much. Have a good night. And I was like, yeah, buddy. And my dad's like, thank God, Jenny, let's get out of here. This place is awful. I never want to come back here again. My mom's like, oh, it wasn't so bad, darling. You're just being silly. And so he totals out the check and then signs it and she takes it away, right? But we're still sitting there. I was like, okay, dude, I thought you wanted to leave. Let's go. You already signed for it. It's paid for it. She ran your credit card. Deuces, let's get the fuck out. And he's like, no. Jenny, I want her to have the receipt. I don't want to leave it on the table. I don't want her to think we stole that meal. I said, dude, she already ran your credit card. This is just a piece of paper. Just leave this shit here. But what if it falls under the table and she thinks that we stole it? I don't want her to think we're stealing our meal. I need to give her this receipt. I said, dude, she took her copy. That one is yours. Let's go. He's like, no, Jenny, nonsense. And then he just stands up and he's like, Mandy, hello, Mandy. And he's like fucking flagging her around, trying to fucking flag her down across the whole goddamn restaurant. Mandy, please, come back for your check. I was like, oh my God. And then he's like, she comes over, she's like, what can I do you for? And he's like, Mandy, I wanted to make sure that you got your check. I didn't want you to think we were stealing. She's like, oh, that's so sweet of you, but I already got the other copy. This one's yours to keep. And I was like, oh, fuck her. Fuck. I was like, dude, could have left 20 fucking minutes ago, man. We finally got out of there, and my dad was like, I never, ever want to go back to that place again. That was hell on earth. And the salmon, oh my God, it was so small, Jenny. What are we going to do? How does this place stay open? I said, they stay open because people drink, and you guys don't drink. People just come here and drink and then have rattlesnake bites or fried onions. Oh, and speaking of drinking, it's time for Customer of the Week. Well, I was drinking my protein shake just at the front desk, and I get to see who comes in the store and or just by the time clock there, it's our little front desk and customer service area. And this black lady, she comes to my work probably twice a week drunk. And today was no fucking exception. She walked in the store, had some fucking rainbow leotard pants on with some kind of schmata wrapped around the waist like she's some kind of belly dancer, but she just had a whole lot of belly. Worse than mine, fam. And she's showing it off. And had a little crop top with little janglies on there and her little fucking purple hat that didn't match. Some fucking trucker hat. I was like, oh, hell no. What the fuck, Scary Spice? I was like, stop right now. Thank you very much. You suck.
You suck.
She's like, baby, hey, baby. I was like, oh my God. There's nobody fucking around her. And she's like, hey, baby. And then the poor cashier, they want them to say welcome or hello, like greet the people when they come in the store. And she's like, oh, hello, welcome. And she's like, hey, baby, what's up, girl? And the cashier was like, oh my God. She immediately turned her back to her and was like, oh, fuck. And the girl was like, hey, what y'all got right here? What y'all got right here? Some alkaline? And I was like, no, you got some alcohol, bitch. This is alkaline water. It was like fucking 10-something in the morning. I'm like, girl, pull it together. Seriously. You couldn't have waited till noon to be acting like this. Oh, baby, you got the alkaline water? Shit. Oh, damn. Oh, baby. Oh. She's like, I got to give me some of this alkaline water. That's right. You guys are the first. The first stop in my journey, my spiritual awakening. And I was like, no. You should be home, not operating a vehicle because you drunk as fuck. And she does this every fucking week. I don't know how she hasn't had a DUI, how she hasn't fucking crashed into somebody, how her car ain't smashed up. But to be fair, she also drives a different car every time. So maybe she does smash up her car and she's just filthy rich. Keeps getting a new car every time. Oh, shit. So she's like, oh, baby, I'm going to get some of this out of that water. I was like, oh, God, hide. And so she grabs the alkaline water, and then she always wants to get an essential oil and just, like, pour it all over herself to, like, try and cover up the smell of alcohol. But all she's doing is just magnifying the scent with whatever essential oil she gets. So now it smells like fucking lavender and liquor or orange and liquor. I'm just like, oh, God. Damn it, man. Hey, somebody get her keys. This is not safe, man. Right now we're doing a giveaway at work. You can win a kayak. And I was like, yo, this bitch, she needs to win this so we can take away her driver's license and just let her have a kayak and put her ass in the pool and never let her leave home. I swear to God, put this bitch in a fucking kayak. She's like, hey, baby, hey. She's like, oh, y'all, what do you think this cherry oil smells like? And I was like, cherries? I don't know if that goes good with my biodiversity or whatever, but I'm gonna drink this alkaline water and you know what goes good with black people's skin? Peppermint. I was like, ooh. Okay. Well, it's right here, so you can buy whatever you want. We got, a mini size, small size, large, medium, extra large size. It's all there. $100. $100 for some peppermint. I ain't paying that. I was like, well, you don't have to buy the extra large size. You can buy the regular size right here. It's $4. She's like, give me that. And she walks to the front. She's like, hey, baby, I got my alkaline water and my peppermint oil. Black people gotta smell good. We got to smell good, girl, huh? You know what I'm saying? And the cashier was like, okay. All right. I was like, yo, bitch, you need to leave. You need to relinquish the keys to somebody else, not yourself. I don't know how she even makes it to the store, but I just have a bad feeling about her. If you're coming up into a store at 10 o'clock in the morning going, hey, baby, and nobody's around, and you're like, I got to get the alkaline water or whatever, baby. I'm like, oh shit, bitch, you in trouble. Oh my God. Some current events. Doctors, Australian doctor. Oh boy. No way, mate. Australian doctor confirms that men's testicles become painful during prolonged arousal. What the fuck kind of doctor just figures out that blue balls hurts? Oh my God. Aussie doctor says blue balls, lover's nuts, refers to a physical discomfort. A physical discomfort in the testicles. Caused by extended arousal without ejaculation. Bro, you mean to tell me you went to med school and you just figured this out? Man, give me your lab coat back, bitch. Oh my God.
So there we are.
Holy shit. What is going down under? Oh my days, man. It's just unbelievable what the fuck is going on. Damn it. Mystical caught again. Oh boy, Mystical caught again on rape charges, assault, and I believe Mystical. Oh, first degree rape, strangulation, false imprisonment, criminal damage to property. You might know our brother Mystical. It ain't my fault. Did I do that? Oh man, Mystical got caught before a couple of years ago on a rape charge, but it was dropped when insufficient evidence was found. But this time, where there's smoke, there's fire, player, and apparently you got caught raping somebody again, and this time they got lots of evidence. It's over for Mystical. I just can't believe that at one point one of the world's fastest rappers is now in jail for rape again. God damn it, man. What a shame. What a fucking shame. Okay. I am going to end the show, but before I do, I'm going to give you my UFC picks. Can we talk about that Amanda Nunes fight real quick? I did not give two fucks about that fight. I feel over it for Amanda. I don't know what's going on, but she beat the piss out of Juliana Pena, but she was claiming she did it to prove a point. Some people are saying it looks bad on Amanda because she didn't finish her right away, because Pena's pretty durable. But I will say this. Pena has terrible striking, and she clipped Amanda a couple times, got Amanda's eye to close up. But for the most part, it was a brutal beatdown. I never want to see these two fight again. Please don't give me a trilogy fight, Uncle Dana. These two are whackety, whack. I support Amanda because she is the lesbian. She is on the gay team or whatever. So I must support my gays. But God damn it, she's just too damn good. That's like her 14th or 16th UFC belt. I mean, come on. It's time to retire, fam. Let the new blood come in. I don't see the desire is there in Amanda like it was before in the years past. Like I said, she's got the pushy and the baby, and she's got the moonies in the bank. So she don't need to fight no more. So I don't understand why she keeps fighting. This is fucking crazy, man. But damn. Kudos to her. Like I said, please don't make us watch the third fight between those two because it's going to be terrible. That was painful. Watching somebody get a beat down for 20 minutes is almost as equally as painful as being in there and getting a beat down. This week is a fight night, which means it is going to be an atrocious fight card, but who knows? There might be some surprising, exciting fights in there. I will be tuned in and hope you will be as well. First off, my picks are, I've got Mayra Bueno Silva, Brazil. I have Corey McKenna from England, mate. She's a fucking excuser. Jason Witt. I think he's the Vanilla Gorilla. I'm not sure on that one. Takashi Sato. Before there was a Takashi 6ix9ine, there was Takashi Sato. Terrence McKenna. Sam motherfucking Alvey versus Michael Oleksiejczuk. Listen, Sam Alvey, Jesus Christ, this man has lost like 1,000 fights and he's still employed by the UFC. How? How, Sway? How? I don't understand this, but I'm going to root for Michael Oleksiejczuk to murder this man. Please put him in a grave so he cannot return. Everybody just wants Sam Alvey to be gone. I think it's because he's constantly smiling all the time. And I don't know how you can smile when you've lost your last 10 fights in a row. I don't know how you're employed and how you can smile. But he's still here. Fucking Sam Alvey, the reigning UFC janitor champion. God damn it, man. I'm taking Michael. Wait, let me say his name right. Michael Oleksiejczuk. Holy shit. Next, Priscilla Cachoeira, Sergey Spivak, Juliana Miller, Zach Bauga, Vincente Lique, and Jamal Hill. Those are my motherfucking UFC picks. Bet with me, bet against me. Who cares? Let's watch some fucking fights. Thank you so much for tuning in this week. I hope you all have a lovely week, and I will talk to you guys next week. Much love, but until next time, this is Rambo Per Radio. I'm out. Peace.
You have mental problems, you have you need attention, you need something.